Peace, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. As you can see by the title, in this video, I am going to be talking about how to stay positive and keep a high vibration around negative people and or in a negative environment. Without further ado, let's just get right into it. We're going to throw that right out the way. No, I'm going to hang it up. Hang it up real quick. Okay, so how to stay positive around negative environment or negative people, whether that is you just living somewhere that's negative. Like, say, for example, me, like the place that I live is pretty negative. Like, it's real, specifically, like, it's just real. There's a lot of homeless people. I'm gonna just say that. It's also a lot of drugs. Like, if you know about Portland, Oregon, all the drugs were just decriminalized. So it's like a whole lot of drugs, whole lot of drug dealing. And wait a minute, let me adjust this real quick. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay. But yeah, it's a whole lot of drugs and just it's a lot of homeless people. And then, like, it don't bother me, but I just look around and just see it. And you can just see how dead the energy is here. And then people just talk about the homeless people. Like, they just be talking shit about them. I'll be like, bruh, that's tough. You feel me? Like, whatever. But I'm just using that as an example. Like, it don't really get to me because I've been here for so long. It only get to the people who are new here. And they just, like, say it like it's just something so bizarre. Like, it's not that deep. It is, though. But at the same time, it's not. Pretty much what I'm saying is that's just my example, but you could just, or maybe you're someone who has a job and you're trying to work to pay your bills and you are trying to grow spiritually and raise your vibration, but like you're realizing that your work environment is, like pulling you down, holding you back, and it's just real negative and low vibrational and just dark, and you're wondering how you can stay positive and keep a high vibration in those situations. Me personally, I'm not experiencing that. I'm not gonna lie. I have before, and that's why I want to talk about it, because I have experience with that. And yeah, the environment I'm in is negative, and I'm also someone trying to raise my vibration and stay positive in a negative vibration. I mean, what the fuck? I'm trying to stay positive in a negative environment and raise my vibration around low vibrational people and just in a low vibrational environment. But it don't get to me no more, I'm going to be honest, just because I'm implementing the things I'm about to talk about in this video. So the first thing being, you just want to accept what is. Rather than, because a lot of people, especially when it comes to spirituality, they like, oh, let me just push people away, or let me just escape. Let me go hide in my shell and protect my energy. Like, yo, that's funny because that's how I was too. Like, I'm like, oh, I just want to be by myself today. Like, I just want to isolate myself, and it's fine because I'm protecting my energy. But are you really, though? I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying you not. I'm just saying you got to question it sometimes and really ask yourself, like, am I really, like, protecting my energy right now? Or am I just hiding myself? Am I really protecting my energy right now? Or am I building up these walls trying to protect myself from myself? Because if you think about it, we're all one. Let's just go and get that out the way right now. I think, in the spiritual community, it's like we all got that pretty much understood, So if we're all one, then the negativity that is being expressed in someone else is also deep inside of you. The reason why you're getting triggered and even feel the need to go and isolate yourself and step away from these people or this environment is because those people that you're trying to get away from, or that environment that you're trying to get away from, is triggering the negativity inside of you that you're not ready to face if you are running and escaping and isolating yourself. Facts. So with that being said, you just want to accept what is. Don't try to run. Don't try to escape. Don't try to build up walls and protect yourself and block everything off. Because when you do that, number one, you're blocking your heart chakra. So you're blocking that love from flowing through. But once you start to accept, you're opening your heart chakra. It's the exact opposite. Once you start to just accept what is, you're now opening up your heart. And you're allowing your blessings to flow in. But once you start building up walls and you blocking and you pouting, sitting like this and all that, like, you're blocking your heart, therefore you blocking your blessings. The heart chakra is green. I got a whole lot of green around me too. That's crazy. all I see is green. Word. But the thing is, oh yeah, I'm sure I didn't even see that. But the thing is, the heart chakra is green. So, not to mention, money is also green. Whoever created money knew what they was doing, because money is just energy. So, and the money is not the only blessings. I'm just saying, like, in terms of you blocking your blessings, money is not going to be allowed to flow through. No matter what you do, it's not going to be able to flow through properly if you blocking off your heart and your heart chakra is blocked. So if you want to get that bag, unblock your heart chakra, cleanse it out, and that's the key. But let's stay on topic here. How to stay positive in a negative environment. You just want to accept what is. When you see someone doing some unconscious behavior, we all know what them unconscious people is. If we the conscious community, we know who and what unconsciousness is. You feel me? So if you see someone acting out in an unconscious way, try not to judge. And nobody's perfect. We all still have those judgmental thoughts, but when you find yourself being judgmental, which I do sometimes, we all do, just observe it. Don't become the judgment. Don't become the reaction. Don't react to it at all. And if you do react to it, it's fine, but don't become the reaction. Don't get attached to it. Just take a step back and just observe. Take a minute, slow down, maybe even do some deep breaths and just observe it and just watch all the stuff that happens. You're going to start observing, like, oh, look at this unconscious behavior right here. Like, look at this person just unconsciously acting out right here in this moment. Like, can you look at this? Can you believe this? Then yourself going to start to then you yourself are going to start to react if you do react. And then you're going to observe your reaction, like, oh, look at me reacting to this unconscious behavior. Okay, I'm reacting this way. This certain action made me react in this way. And then you're just going to start telling yourself, like, I am observing this reaction. I am observing this unconscious behavior. And just start to tell yourself little things like this, and it will make an impact. Trust me, like, it'll change everything. I'm telling you. Maybe not instantly, but after repeatedly doing this, I've already noticed, like, a change. And that's why I was able to bring this video. Because, like, when you're trying to raise your vibration and evolve spiritually, it can be so tough doing that in, like, a negative environment and or around negative people who are not in alignment with that, you know? And that's not to go around and, you know, sit on your high horse like, oh, I'm just better than everyone. No. Or it's not to go around and start judging people or just start spreading hate. Because if we're trying to grow spiritually, how can you spread a low vibration like judgment or hatred towards someone? Period. Anybody. It don't matter if they unconscious, if they acting out unconscious, if they not woke, whatever you want to call it. Or if they, whatever they doing, it don't matter. You're not supposed to judge them, because if you're someone who's growing spiritually and you're conscious, the whole point and purpose is to bring more consciousness into the world and just let consciousness flow through you. So if you're letting something as little as other people being unconscious affect you, you're defeating the whole purpose of spirituality, of growing spiritually and evolving, and of people like us being here. We're supposed to be here to bring more consciousness into the world. Clearly, the world we live in is unconscious as fuck. Clearly. But that's what we doing here. That's what we're here for, to bring more consciousness into the world. So it's not the best idea to just go out. Now, I'm not saying don't take time for yourself, because sometimes it's really important. That's what I'm learning too, is to really take time to yourself, because sometimes your spirit and your soul yearns for that. And in order to grow, you can't always be around that heavy and dense energy all the time, because it's going to pull you down. So it's important to take time for yourself. But what I'm saying here is ask and be mindful and be conscious, essentially. Am I running? Am I escaping? Or am I truly just taking time to myself? Am I truly just spending time with myself? Am I truly just taking, am I truly just getting some space and giving myself space? There we go. So, and the big factor to, become aware of, that'll tell you the answer to that question, is what are you doing when that happens? So when unconscious people are triggering you, or just being unconscious, and you find yourself wanting to just isolate yourself and protect your energy. No, I'm not. I ain't gonna put the parentheses because sometimes it is you protecting your energy, but you just gotta ask yourself that question. Also, observe what are you doing when that happens. You know, what are you doing when you are protecting your energy? Are you doing things that are going to evolve you spiritually? Are you doing things like meditation, connected with nature, connected with the sun, journaling, anything that evolves you spiritually and on an internal level? Is that what you're doing? Or are you just taking care of yourself, self-care, self-love? Is that what you're doing? Or are you just escaping and then you like isolate yourself and now you scrolling on your phone? Now you like doing unhealthy stuff. You eating unhealthy. You binge watching TV, like this and this and that. Like that should be the tail factor of that determines, you know, the answer to that question. So that's the main thing I'll say. Just accept what is, because like you can't change them. They're literally here for a reason. They are here to wake you up, believe it or not. The unconscious people on this planet are here to wake you up. We are not victims. Nothing is happening to us, you know? So the people who are unconscious in your reality, it's not happening to you. Like you can get this sense like they're leeches, this and this and that. But once you start to take on that mindset, you're blocking your blessings and you're lowering your vibration to and for these people. They are here to wake you up, because the more that you can be conscious around them, A, you're inviting consciousness into your life and your reality, and B, you're inviting more consciousness into the world and into their reality. So it's a win-win-win if you so choose to be around them. I'm just saying, if you have no choice at all but to be around these people or this type of environment, this is what you do, and it's going to work every time. I promise you. Trust me, it's going to work. I am living proof. I promise you. So you don't got to trust me, though. Don't take my word for it. Go try it for yourself. And don't just try it like for one day and think it's going to work, or just try it one time and think it's going to work. You got to consistently consistently do it. Like, I've been doing it for a while, not gonna lie, but I'm just now starting to get good at it. That's why, you know, that's why I think I can bring y'all this video and I'm qualified to say what I'm saying, you know? So yeah, that's just the main thing. Accept what is. When you see somebody acting out unconscious as fuck, you just be like, man, I love seeing people act out unconsciously, because I remember once upon a time when I was unconscious too. Like, we're not perfect. We came from somewhere. Like, I remember being unconscious once upon a time, and although I love being unconscious, sometimes I can't live like that. So somebody got to do it. It just can't be me. So I'm going to just sit back and observe and watch y'all do it. You feel what I'm saying? That's the mindset that I've, you know, taken up on. Yeah, but you don't want to judge. Try not to judge. That's just the main thing I would say for this video. I don't want to make it too long. Just try not to judge. If you do judge, just observe. Just observe it and just accept what is. Just accept what is. That's the best way to get into the present moment and bring consciousness into your reality. Then you're going to start learning more about yourself. Now you're going to start growing and evolving spiritually. That's literally the key. Just accept what is. Like, now, if it's to extreme levels, like if it's to extreme unconscious levels, like you got motherfuckers just straight wilding the fuck out, like you gotta just separate yourself, you know? And if you absolutely can't, like I said, just accept it and just, you know, accept what is. But it can be hard to just be like, oh, I accept what is, and I just love this unconsciousness so much, and I just love the present so much. I love the present moment. I love this person so much, when they're like being violent or when they're being under the influence of some type of toxic entity or some toxic substance. It can be challenging to do so in that moment. So yeah, I would just say separate yourself, man. That's the best thing. And also, don't be afraid to slap motherfucker in their face. Because yeah, we're conscious at the end of the day, and we spiritual, and we all about positivity and love and peace. But don't get shit twisted. Like, God, Jesus, Malcolm X, them is who my leaders are. They move the proper way. They ain't just move all positive love. Okay, well, Jesus was all about turning the other cheek, but I think he was all about turning the other cheek after the book got switched up and all this and this and that. But before the book got all switched up and words started getting taken out and this and this and that, I think Jesus was on a whole different type of time. You feel me? That's just me, though. That's just me. You feel me? But yeah, man, you gotta know how to learn how to protect your energy. I'm gonna make a video on that soon as well. The proper way to protect your energy, because escaping and just running out of fear is not protecting your energy. So we gonna we gonna get into that though. I don't want to make this video too long though. It's gonna be unedited. I'm gonna just throw it out there. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you made it this far, you're a real one. Shout out to you. Fist bump. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah, y'all. You feel me? If you enjoyed this video, I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I love y'all. Stay blessed. Take care of yourselves. I'm out. Peace.